Hey there, and welcome to today's practice. How you start your morning pretty much sets the tone for the day. So, I invite you to spend time with yourself this morning, finding stillness, practicing mindfulness as we slowly wake up the body to movement. When you're ready, join me in a standing position at one end of the mat. Close your eyes. Join the palms near heart center and stay here in stillness, noticing the breath, making it deep if it is shallow, and noticing the movement of your mind. Allow the mind to settle as you set an intention to be completely present and make a resolve to push through the barriers your mind creates. Gently blink open your eyes. Release your hands and begin to sway the head from side to side. Inhale as the head sways open, and exhale as you transition to the other side. Now, following the same breathing pattern, maybe you can graduate to taking full neck circles to either side. Bring the neck back to neutral. Interlock the fingers behind the head, elbows open wide. Inhale as you open the elbows wider, pushing the chest forward, looking upward. Keep breathing. Now, on your next exhale, keeping that expansion in the chest, looking upwards, side bend to the right. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, bend to the left. Inhale into the right side body. Exhale, bend to the right again. Go through this a couple of times on your own. Always breathing and never holding the breath. Now come back to the center, release the hands. Start to take a few wrist rotations in one direction as you simultaneously pedal the feet. Reverse the direction of the wrist rotation and continue to pedal your feet. Now relax the wrists and feet. Inhale as you swing the arms up overhead with the gaze, slight back bend. Exhale, circle the arms downward as you fold the torso forward, bringing your palms to either touch the mat or your shins. Inhale, swing the arms up and stand for that back extension. Exhale as you fold forward. Go through 3 more of those on your own. Ending in a full forward fold, plant the palms and step the feet back to a high plank position. Drop the knees for tabletop position and let's move through a few cat and cow stretches. Inhale, tuck your toes, arch the back and gaze up. Exhale, untuck the toes, hunch the back, tuck the chin, push the palms into the mat, open the shoulder blades towards the ceiling. Let's move through a few more rounds of those cat and cow stretches on our own. Now your spine comes back to a neutral position. Sit back onto your heels. Inhale as you drive the arms up to the sky. Exhale as you twist the body to the right, your right palm on the mat behind for support. Your left palm is on the right knee. Look over the right shoulder. Stay here for a few breaths. Now come back into the center. Inhale, pick the hands up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left, looking over your left shoulder. On your next inhale, untwist yourself. Plant your palms and exhale as you pick the knees off the mat and push back to a downward facing dog. Take as many steps as you can to the top of your mat. Meeting me in a full forward fold. As you inhale, half lift to a flat back, straighten the knees. Exhale, full fold, keep a micro bend in the knees. Inhale, half lift to a flat back. Exhale, full fold. Once more on your own. And then inhale as you swing the arms up as you stand. Exhale, hands drop by your side. Now as you inhale, swing the arms and gaze up to the sky, back extension. Exhale, circle the arms, fold forward. Inhale, plant the palms, step the left leg back, drop the knee, untuck the toes, low lunge, keep the chest up. Exhale, pick the left knee off the mat, step the right leg back to downward facing dog. Inhale, as you shift the body to a high plank position. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale as you slide your body into cobra pose, keeping a bend in the elbows. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left leg forward, drop the right knee on the mat this time, untuck the toes. Exhale, step the right leg forward next to the left. Inhale as you swing the arms up to stand, back extension. Exhale, palms near heart center. Moving on to the other side now. Inhale, swing the arms up with the gaze, slide back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step the right leg back, drop the knee, low lunge. Exhale, step the left leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift to a high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide to cobra pose. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Inhale as you step the right leg forward, drop the left knee, low lunge. Exhale, step the left leg forward. Inhale as you stand to rise. Exhale, hands near heart center. This completes one set of traditional sun salutations. Let's move on and complete another set. Inhale, swing the arms up with the gaze. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step the left leg back, low lunge. Exhale, move to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift to a high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, slide to Cobra pose. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left leg forward. Exhale, step the right leg forward. Inhale as you stand to rise. Exhale, hands near heart center. Move through the last one on your own in silence, meeting me in a standing position once you're done. Now once you're done, inhale through the nose and exhale it out through the mouth. Moving on, inhale as you swing the arms up to the sky with the gaze. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, drop the knee to the mat. Toes untucked. Inhale, swing the arms up to the sky. Push your hips forward. Stay here for a couple of breaths in this low lunge. On your next exhale, plant the palms. Begin to shift the hips to the back of the mat, keeping them high as you straighten the left knee for a half split. Your left foot is flexed, toes pointing upwards. Keep breathing. Inhale as you shift back to a lunge position. Join your palms near heart center. Exhale, hook the right elbow out of the left knee for a low lunge twist. Take one more breath here. And then inhale, turn yourself and the feet to face the right. Exhale, sit deep into a side lunge on the left side, Skandasana. Your right leg is completely straightened with the toes pointing the ceiling. Join your palms near heart center if you do not need them on the floor for support. Now turn to face the front of your mat again. Plant the palms, framing the left foot. Pick yourself up, straighten both knees. Shift the right foot to facing forward, maybe even reducing the distance. Inhale, pick the torso halfway. Exhale, fold over the left leg for pyramid pose. Find stillness. Now inhale, bend the knee, plant the palm, step the left leg to the back of the mat for a high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale as you slide the body to Cobra pose. Exhale there. Inhale, push up to a modified upward dog where your knees are on the mat and you straighten the elbows completely. This time, exhale, come back to Cobra pose. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, Cobra pose. Once more. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, Cobra pose. And then push back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Now on your next exhale, step the right leg forward, drop the left knee to the mat, toes untucked. Inhale, swing the arms up to the sky, push the hips forward. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And then exhale, plant the palms, begin to shift the hips to the back of the mat, keeping them high as you straighten the right knee this time for a half split. Your right foot is flexed, toes pointing the ceiling. Inhale as you shift back to a lunge position. Join your palms near heart center. This time exhale, hook the left elbow out of the right knee. Taking one more breath here. And then we turn the body and feet to face the left, coming into a deep side lunge on the right. Either joining the palms near heart center or keeping them on the floor for support. Your left leg is completely straight and toes pointing the ceiling. Now turn to face the front of your mat, plant the palms, framing the right foot. Pick yourself up, straighten both knees, shift the left foot to facing forward, maybe even reducing the distance. Inhale as you pick the torso halfway. Exhale, fold over the right leg for pyramid pose. Now on an inhale, plant the palms and step back to high plank. Exhale as you drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale as you slide the body to a cobra pose. Exhale there. Inhale, push up to a modified upward dog. Exhale, come back to cobra pose. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, cobra pose. Once more, inhale, up dog. Exhale, cobra pose, and then push back to downward facing dog. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale as you rise into a back extension. Exhale, hands drop to the side. Wonderful. This time, inhale, swing the arms up and squat to chair pose, holding here for a few breaths. Try to sit as deep as you can and avoid arching your back. Once again, find stillness. Find your breath. Taking one more big inhale here. And then exhale, fold forward, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale as you kick the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the foot forward, drop both knees to the mat, coming into pigeon pose. Keep the torso up high and breathe. Now turn the body to face the right. Inhale as you swing the left arm upwards. Exhale as you settle into a deep side bend on the left side for a few breaths. Your right hand can be placed on the left calf or knee. Breathe. Please feel free to use a strap here if need be. Now gently pick yourself up. Keep the left knee folded, turn to face the back of your mat. Lift the left knee off the mat, bringing it close to the chest. Pick and place the foot outside the right knee or calf. Inhale, hook the right elbow outside the left knee. Exhale, take a deep twist to the left. Your left palm is used for support on the mat behind. Look over your left shoulder. Now release the twist, drop the left knee. Bring in both feet to face each other. Cup your palms under your feet or grab your big toes with the peace fingers and thumbs. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold as far forward as possible for butterfly pose. You can go ahead and use your elbows as well to push your thighs downward. Take one last breath here. And then pick yourself up, lengthen the legs and give them a little tap. Now keep the left leg lengthened. Fold in the right knee, place the foot out of the left knee or calf. Inhale as you hook the left elbow out of the right knee. Exhale, twist to the right. Your right palm is on the mat for support behind. Look over your right shoulder. Release the twist, keep the right knee folded, drop it to the mat and turn to face the right side now. Inhale as you swing the right arm upwards. Exhale as you settle into a deep side bend on the right for a few breaths. Keeping your left arm on the right calf or knee. Now pick your torso up, turn to face the front of your mat. Finding pigeon pose on the right this time. Staying up high, shining your chest forward. Deep breaths. Now plant your palms firm on the mat. Lift yourself off. Extend the right leg up to the sky for a one-legged dog. Exhale, drop it next to the left in downward facing dog. Now step your feet wide and walk your hands towards the gap between your legs. Inhale as you lift halfway. Exhale as you fold forward, either placing just the palms on the mat, the crown of the head, or your elbows coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Breathe. Alright, now plant your palms if they aren't on the mat. Keep this distance between the legs and walk yourself into a downward facing dog. From here, drop the knees to the floor. Coming onto your forearms for frog pose. Deep inner thigh stretch. If your knees are sensitive, please feel free to use cushioning. Now gently plant your palms, pick your torso up. Release the legs from under you and swing them forward, giving them a little hug. Now release and lie down on your back. Keep your knees folded. Plant the palms firm on the mat. Take a big inhale here. Exhale as you lift the glutes and back off the mat, coming in to bridge pose. Stay firm on your feet. Push your hips upward. Gently release back to the mat and lengthen out your legs. Preparing to come into fish pose, which can get a bit tricky for the neck and the head, so please avoid it if it isn't in your practice already. If you would still like to try, then please be careful and pause to listen to your body. Now place the palms under the buttocks, palms facing the mat. Tuck the elbows close to the torso. Push into your elbows and gently start to lift the upper body off the mat, coming onto the crown of your head. Shoulders pinching in. Breathe. Feeling a big stretch in the neck area. Gently released, first placing weight on the elbows, releasing the head and neck, and then rest of the upper body. Now release the hands from under the glutes and shift the head from side to side. Fold the knees, take a wider than hip width distance between the feet. Alternate between dropping one knee inward at a time on every exhale. Your palms can be placed wherever comfortable. Reduce the distance between the legs. Place your palms near the inner knee area and rock yourself up and down, eventually finding a seat, Sukhasana. I like to do this a couple of times before I sit down because it feels so good on the back. Alright, coming into that seat. Begin to sway the head from side to side. Always breathing. Come back into the center. Look up to the ceiling on an inhale. Exhale, look down at the chest. 2 more times. Inhale, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, look down at your chest. Last time on your own. Now your head comes back to a neutral position. Inhale as you shrug the shoulders towards the ears. And then forceful exhale through the mouth, drop the shoulders with force. Inhale as you shrug the shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, forceful drop of the shoulders and a forceful exhale. Do that a few more times. Let's do that once more. And then relax everything back to a neutral position. Wonderful. We have come to the end of class. Thank you so much for joining me in practice today. I truly enjoyed bringing this class to you and look forward to bringing the next. I will see you soon, and I hope you carry forward this energy through the rest of the day.